back to what I was saying before, I'll use music that is the most dense and for spiritual practice as well. But it's sort of like the Agori practice where uh, where they meditate with dead bodies or will take skulls and break the face off and make it a bowl so that they can eat all their meals. The only meals they eat are from that skull. Uh, it's similar to that practice of being able to go. So does that mean that that's the only environment and type of thing an Agori would immerse themselves in? No, it's just part of the sadhana. We require these times in just in the purity of of just scripture of doing uh the most beneficial affirmative, the most positive vibes around us, to be able to venture into those realms. It's like there's a time to be in the heavens, there's a time to be immersed in the dirt, there's a time for it all. But you can't appreciate the the darkest music without you can't appreciate the divine in the darkest music if you're not able to connect with the divine uh just on your natural tribe. So that's I don't encourage people to just surround themselves with death metal and gangster rap and things like that and make it a spiritual path. But make the stuff that you know is your spiritual path, your scriptures, your yoga, your breath work, your prayer. Do that. But when you immersed into the most dense parts, it's it's so easy to see divine there because you're already doing the heart work.
The heart work.
Yeah,
There we
because you're
go.
already
Yeah.
doing the, yeah.
Hmm. Thank you for that. I resonate with that. That makes a lot of sense to me. My artwork tends to pull from the dark side as well. My background is, growing up playing in heavy metal bands, seeking the most extremes. That was where I was looking when I was younger, and I appreciate those cultures because I know that's where people are really looking, seeking, and searching for truth is usually in those extremes. A lot of times when you get out of the main and you start to um, get into really looking at the fringes. So I resonate with that, both of those cultures in that way. And a lot of the thing that really kind of piqued my interest, well, many different things, but on the spiritual path was really discovering the Bardo Thodol, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and recognizing that, man, there are people out there who are practicing to stay lucid in between the moment of death onto the next life. And that's a possibility. So opening that ability in my mind as something that we could practice and work on, that became so fascinating to me. And I couldn't really find any other friends that were thinking like this. I was just, I would talk about it, and to me, it was just so. It's like these are the secrets. This is it, and everybody just is kind of weirded out by having a bit of a fascination and an interest in the moment of death. I know you put out that song recently, DIE, Do It Every Day. And yeah, that was another one. When I saw that, I was like, wow, this is, I love this. As I've been making artwork around that idea, just like in the Bible talks about, I die daily, the practice of meditation, learning that it's possible through, becoming a master of being able to slow down the breath till you're not breathing, slow down the heart rate till you can become in a state of suspended animation and truly die every day. And the ancient texts and sages tell us that this is a possibility. This is something we can do, and even hidden within the Bible.
Yeah.
And I've really, that I practice Kriya Yoga. I'm initiated into Kriya Yoga under Paramhansa Yogananda. And the practice of that is really learning to do that, to learn how to die every day, just like Christ talked about.